Howdy. Hope everybody had a good holiday. I haven't done a video in a while. I don't like going on and on about politics and things like that, but there was a scandal a while back. A whole bunch of people showed up to council meeting and just made a circus out of that place, and it was awesome. It was awesome. Some things have changed since we did that. That's because we're the boss. We're supposed to be the boss. And it worked. It worked. There was a lot of changes because of that. Since the so-called scandal has gone away, it hasn't really. People quit showing up. Now they're back to their old crap of we're going to do whatever we want to do because there's 10 or 15 people showing up and it just doesn't matter to them anymore. It's time to go in there and be the boss again. All you got to do is fill a seat. Stare at them a little bit. Let them know they're in trouble. Now here's part of what I'm getting at. If you've been watching the news, we owe a parking bond. We owe money. We owe a lot of money. We're not paying it. It gets complicated as to why we're not paying it. But the gist of it is we sold a piece of property. And instead of taking that money and paying it on that bond, we bought another piece of property. They're calling it a trade. You can't do that. You can't barter and trade like you're at a flea market if you're a city. You have to sell something and you have to buy something. It's not a flea market. They didn't pay on the bond like they should have. It's a parking thing. The parking money is to pay on the bond, the money that we owe, and we owe interest on. They're also trying to make it look like we don't owe very much. It's a couple $100,000 or more. We haven't been paying it for a long time. They're claiming that they're not getting enough revenue to pay it. So their solution is to double what you pay to park downtown. And some of the parking lots, they're going to ask to decrease what you pay to park downtown. Now, here's the problem with that. If you work downtown, you have to pay to park. Now, let's say you make $9 an hour. You pay what, $45 a month to park? You want to double that? Or are you going to look for a job somewhere else? How does that improve downtown? Make everybody leave? Now, I've been told that Blennerhassett has a parking lot that they pay $100 a space per year. Now, if you do the math on that, you work down there and you're paying $45 a month. What is that, like $500 a year? How come the Blennerhassett only pays $100 a year? I'll tell you why. Good old boys club. Now here's the thing. We had the money to pay the bond. We didn't pay it. Why? Because nobody was there to stop them. They didn't ask you. They just did it. Now they're going to double what you pay to park down there to pay for it again. You already paid for it once. They didn't spend the money right. Now you're going to pay for it again. And we're going to lose good people. We're going to lose people that are working downtown. I don't know anybody who wants to pay $100 a month to park, do you? Blennerhassett pays $100 a year. Does that make sense to you? Let me tell you something. We're getting old. If you want your kids to live here, make a better community here, improve things that I've seen you folks complain about, fill a chair. This coming Tuesday night, there's a meeting. That's going to be brought up a little bit. Go in there early and talk to your representatives, your council people. Stay late. Talk to your council people. Pay a little bit of attention, and you'll find a scandal in every single meeting. It's not going to be this big Bob Knowles scandal bull crap that everybody got sick of. But there's a scandal every single meeting because there's self-serving people up there, at least 4 of them, that are in it for themselves. Not you. I don't care about you. Now, there's a few good ones up there. They're paying attention. They're waking up a little bit. We have changed that. That's awesome. But 10 or 15 people are sitting in there. It's not going to do it. We need your help. Now, the way I look at it, our kids, and I've said it 1,000 times, is our future. Do it for your kids. I don't know any other way to put it. Next Tuesday night, there's a meeting. Go in there and tell them what you think, because over the next few weeks, they're going to try to double what these people downtown pay to park. To park their freaking car. They're going to double it. Ain't fair. We already paid our bill once. They misused the money. Again. Stop them. Make them pay their own damn bill. Now, I'm not going to get into great detail, but Mr. Santer, once again, neglected to do his job that we pay him to do, because he should have caught this, and he should have stopped it. But again, we're the boss. We the people, we're the boss. So if you want to complain about it, go down there Tuesday night and complain about it. You don't have to go in there yelling and screaming and blah, blah, blah. Just walk up to a council person and say, hey, this is wrong. We done paid this bill once. We shouldn't have to pay it twice because you messed up. Over what? The marketplace? That marketplace is an awesome little place. People can go down there, and I'm telling you right now, they got some good stuff in there, and it's a neat place if you get down there and spend a little bit of time. We recently spent a whole bunch of money on 2 swings down there, and I mean a whole bunch of money for 2 swings. It shouldn't have cost anywhere near what it did. And they passed it. They didn't ask nobody. They said, give me a whole bunch of money. We're going to put 2 swings down there. And that's what they did. I think we got more important things to worry about right now than 2 swings that cost triple or more what it should have cost to put them in down there. One of them already broke, I heard. Silly stuff going on down there. It only takes an hour or 2 out of your month to go down there and sit, fill a chair. You don't have to get up and talk. You don't have to say nothing to nobody if you don't want to. But if you sit in that chair and you fold your arms and you look every single one of them people in the eye, they're going to scratch their head a little bit and go, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. It makes a difference. It's made a difference over the past year, and it's going to make a difference again. There's an election coming up. People are going to get sick of hearing about the election, whatever. Pay attention. If you don't pay attention and you don't fight just a little bit, you don't have to fight a lot, just fight a little bit. But if you don't do it, your city's going to get worse than it is. You want me to beg? I'll beg. Help. Please help. I've seen y'all help puppies. I've seen y'all help kids. I've seen y'all help all kinds of stuff on Facebook. Gets lots of likes and lots of shares, and my Lord, things just go crazy when people ask for help. But you post about a council meeting, nothing. We have a drug problem in this community that people want to fight. They seem to want to fight. I see them post about it all the time on Facebook. Have you been to one of those functions? Not very many. I'm not going to get into all that, but if you just show up once in a while, you don't have to go to every one. I'd appreciate it. I know a lot of people would appreciate it. Help out a little bit. And Sharon Lynch has been a little bit upset with me. Thought a friend of mine was me and kind of jumped on him a little bit. I just want to say before I get off of here, hi, dummy. It's Al right here. Not Neil. This is Al. You want to say something to me, lady? You walk up to me and I'll listen to every word you got to say. As long as, when you're done talking, you listen to me. Because guess what? I don't work for you. It's the other way around. Y'all have a good day.